Hello everyone. So today we are going to look into the basics of cell. Cell, it has been derived from a Latin word cellula which means small compartment. It was first time discovered by Robert Hooke in the year 1665. Remember, he observed a dead cell in a piece of cork. And Anton von Leeuwenhoek was the first person who observed a living cell under a microscope and named them animalcules, meaning little animal. We all know that cell it is the structural and functional unit of life. Talking about organism can be either made up of one cell, which can be termed as unicellular, and it can be made up of more than one cell, that is multicellular. Prokaryotes are come under unicellular, whereas eukaryotes are come under multicellular. So before going into the depth of the cell, we need to understand some of the basic difference. That is the difference between prokaryotes and eukaryotes. So there are a lots of difference between prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Talking about cell size, prokaryotic organism or cell are smaller in size, that is 1 to 10 micrometer, whereas eukaryotic cell are larger in size, that is 10 to 100 micrometer. Talking about genetic material, prokaryotic cell composed of circular DNA. That is, DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid, whereas eukaryotic cell is consists of linear DNA. Talking about cell division, in prokaryotes we observe binary fission, whereas in eukaryotic cell we observe meiosis and mitosis. We'll go into the depth of each component in a detail in upcoming classes. Talking about membrane-bound organelles, it is absent in prokaryotes and in eukaryotics it is present. The mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, it is all organelles are comes under membrane-bound organelles, which is present in eukaryotic cell but absent in prokaryotes. Talking about nucleus, in prokaryotic cell, no true nucleus, and DNA is present in nucleoid region, whereas in eukaryotics, true nucleus is present and DNA is enclosed in nuclear membrane. In prokaryotic organism, bacteria are come under prokaryotic organisms, whereas plants, animal, fungus are comes under eukaryotic organisms. So let's sum up what we studied in today's class. That is the cell, which has been derived from Latin word cellula, which means a small compartment. It was discovered by Robert Hooke in the year 1665, which is a dead cell. Anton von Leeuwenhoek was the first person who discovered a living cell. Cell, as we all know, that is the structural and functional unit of life. An organism, we had discussed two types of organism, that is unicellular and multicellular. Then we look into the difference between prokaryotes and eukaryotes, in which we observe that prokaryotes are smaller in size, whereas eukaryotes are larger in size. In prokaryotes, there is a circular DNA, whereas in eukaryotes, linear DNA. Similarly, cell division, there is a binary fission in prokaryotic cell, whereas mitosis or meiosis in eukaryotic cell. Membrane-bound organelles are absent, whereas present in eukaryotes. And in prokaryotic cell, no true nucleus, whereas in eukaryotic cell, there is a true nucleus present. And talking about example, there is a bacteria under prokaryotic cell and plants, animal and fungus under eukaryotic cell. So this was for today. Thank you.